For point of reference, I am 5'9", roughly 175 to 180 pounds, a 42.5-inch chest over a t-shirt, and I am wearing the Nautilus in a size extra large. Now, some of the positives of this jacket, and we're going to get the big one out of the way right up top, the price point. The wax version of this jacket comes in at $369 USD. And honestly, that is a pretty fair price. The closest to quality construction and craftsmanship that I can find would be the Triple Aught Design N1 deck jacket that comes in at $400 USD. Then you'll have the Real McCoys that comes in at $845 USD, followed by the Ironheart that comes in at $995 USD, and the Dayhen that comes in at $1,295 USD. And yes, there are plenty of other brands that will make an N1 deck jacket that will come in far under $369, and there are other brands that will come in over that $1,295. So the spectrum is huge on this, but if you are looking for a quality, well-constructed jacket, I would say that this is a very, very fair price point for an N1 deck jacket. So now that we got the price point out of the way, some of the other things that I really like about this jacket are the two-way zipper, which is really nice if you have to sit down while wearing this jacket. Because it is cinched in a little at the waist, it can be a little tight when you sit down. So what you would do is unzipper the bottom zipper tab, and it will let the jacket flay out a little bit, so it will go out over your lap, giving you more room so it's more comfortable to sit in it. Next up would be the lined hand warmer pockets. Now, for a warm, heavyweight jacket, you will most certainly want a lined hand warmer pocket. These are great, and especially because this is a wax jacket and you'll be wearing this in some pretty cold temperatures, you do not want to be putting your hands in your pocket, even a gloved hand, with a waxed front and back, because that will just make it a very chilly experience. The lining inside these pockets are very nice when you stick a gloved or ungloved hand in there, so I do really appreciate that. Next up, we have our gusseted shoulders, which will give you a full range of motion, especially because this is a pretty thick, well-insulated padded jacket. Sometimes that does take up a lot of the internal space of the jacket, and it does restrict the movement. But these gusseted shoulders do give me the extra range of motion that I would need if I'm wearing something like the Iron and Resin winches shawl underneath, because it is a very cold day. I will definitely be bundled, so the gusseted shoulders will still allow me to move, especially trying to drive my car. I can get my hands up under the steering wheel and have a full range of motion to not crash while I'm driving. And when that ice cold wind is whipping, I have this nice synthetic alpaca fur lined collar that I can flip up, so I now have the nice soft warm collar against my bare neck, and that waxed shell is really going to work as a windbreak to keep that icy cold wind from coming down the back of my jacket and freezing me to the bone. Now, the body of this jacket is a synthetic Sherpa line, and we do have 3 different pocketing options in here. We have a zipper closure pocket on the left chest, a snap closure pocket on the right chest, and then we also have this other smaller little pocket that you could probably stick something like a knife in. The sleeves of this jacket are polyline, which will allow you to slide those heavier weight flannels or sweaters in and out of these sleeves much more easily.